Hey everyone, welcome to Wax Pack Wisdom, where we talk baseball history through card breaks and the cards we love. My name is Jake T. O'Donnell. Today, we are opening this box of 1982 Topps Traded. I teased this on a video recently where we opened a pack from the regular set of 1982 Topps. I have been sitting on this box for a couple months. I purchased it at the Fenway Card Show back in May. I was waiting for the right time to open it on a video here on our channel. I actually bought it before we officially launched the channel, knowing that I wanted to do a video about it eventually. This box, if the person who sold it to me was being honest, should have the most famous Cal Ripken Jr. rookie card in this box that has not seen the light of day in over 40 years. And we're gonna go through this box. There are 132 cards in this, so this is a lot more than we normally would look at and focus on. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on guys I don't know in this. There are a few other cards that are notable in this, including Kent Hrbek's rookie card, Steve Sax's rookie card, and there are well-remembered, well-known cards in addition to the Ripken rookie of Reggie Jackson and Ozzie Smith in this as well. So we're going to go through this entire box. I'm hoping that this video is not going to run too long. And hopefully we're going to get a really nice looking rookie card in this box that I have not opened. We are opening it for the first time today. All right. And let's start from the front here, I'm guessing. This is the front. Guessing these are in order, and let's just go with it. Let's see what we get. All right, the first card is Steve Bedrosian. This is number 4, so these may not be in order. Steve Bedrosian was from Methuen, Mass, very close to me. But yeah, that's a cool one. All right. Mark Belanger, played with the Orioles, long-time guy. Kurt Bavacqua, we've talked about him on a couple other videos, so might be missing the first couple cards. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what we actually get in here. Tim Blackwell, I don't know Tim. Vida Blue, I think we talked about him on a break. Maybe it was on my Instagram channel. Recently passed away. Bob Boone, member of the Boone family, long-time baseball family. Larry Boa, longtime manager, great guy, major part of Major League Baseball history. Bobby Brown, I don't know that Bobby Brown. There's our guy Tom Bernansky. Shout out to Matt Cody, my buddy. And this is a Matt. You might have to hit me up on this. I think this is a rookie card. Of Tom Bernansky. Tom Bernansky was my first favorite player. He played for the Red Sox in the 1990s, and love to see a good Bruno rookie. That's great. That's a really sharp card too. All right, Jeff Burrows was a former American League Rookie of the Year with the Rangers. That's cool. Enos Cabell I think he was a coach later. Good guy. Bill Campbell, I think he was with the Red Sox. Yes. Looks as surprised as anyone to have a baseball card. Bobby Castillo. It's a good card. Don't really know Bill Caudell. What I'm realizing is that the first couple cards are missing. And I'm not sure what those are supposed to be. Cesar Cedeno, I think we've talked about him on the channel before. Dave Collins, don't really know him. Doug Corbett, don't really know him. Al Cowens was a really good player for many years. The Royals, yep. Eventually was traded, it looks like, to the Brewers. Remember that's the Mariners. Never mind. Brewers were in the World Series this year. Chili Davis. I think this is probably Chili Davis rookie card. Yeah. Man, Chili Davis was a great hitter, and eventually later was a hitting coach with the Red Sox and a few other teams, and just a great hitter. like a big guy, but not necessarily like a huge power hitter. Was more of a guy that hit for average and did it very well for a long time. Dick Davis. Ron Davis, another Davis. Doug DeCinces was, we talked about him on other videos too. He was traded to the Angels. Ivan DeJesus was traded. This is a tough one for Cubs fans. This is in relation to the trade that sent Ryne Sandberg to the Cubs. It's a tough one for Phillies fans, I guess I should say. Ivan DeJesus was traded. Larry Boa, who you saw before, was traded with Ryne Sandberg to the Cubs for Ivan DeJesus. Didn't really work out super well. Bob Dernier. So this card is listed as having some value. I'm not totally positive as to why. If you go in PSA's price guide, it's one of there's only a few cards listed, and this is one of them. And I'm gonna have to do some research and try to figure out why that is. Because I don't know. I can't say that I know a lot about Bob Dernier, but just for that reason, I'm going to put this card in a sleeve to protect it. But anyway, yeah. I have to say that I'm noticing that the cuts on these cards are pretty solid. Bo Diaz was a really good catcher for a long time. Roger Erickson, again, looks surprised to have a baseball card. Jim Essien, good card. Yeah, these cards are very sharp. These cards have been well preserved for many years. Ed Farmer. Doug Flynn. Tim Foley, who I pulled he had the front card on the mystery eBay pack that I pulled. And Tim Foley was a very interesting guy with a very interesting long career, it turns out. Dan Ford, great 80s class. These are such great 80s styles. George Foster, one of the greatest hitters of the 70s and into the early 80s. Yeah, great ball player. Dave Frost, I don't really know Dave. Rich Gale was on the Red Sox, I think later, and he was their pitching coach years later for the Red Sox. Okay. Ron Gardenhire. Man, do you even recognize Ron Gardenhire from this picture? Holy crap. Gardy was a fresh-looking young man at one point before he turned into like the consummate baseball manager for years with the Twins, also later with the Tigers. Ron Gardenhire, holy crap. Wow. What a look for Gardy. Didn't realize he had that kind of style back then. All right, there's Ken Griffey. This is also listed on the PSA price guide. When he moved, I think I would guess from the Reds to the Yankees, and then of course he actually I think he went back to the Reds I think eventually, and then obviously as we know he finished up his career with he played later in his career playing with his son. But anyway, that's another one that's listed in the price guide, so I'm gonna put that one in a sleeve as well. And next one is Greg Harris, who I think was the Greg Harris who was the ambidextrous pitcher who could pitch from both sides of the plate. This looks like a rookie card. All right, so we actually have another one in the price guide that's coming up here. So I'm just going to pull the next set of cards out. Okay. Remember the Ripken card is number 98. And again, my hope is that it is actually here. Because the first couple cards were missing, so that's a little bit of a concern to me. Von Hayes. I had a million Von Hayes cards as a kid. You know, you have like some players that you have like a million cards of them. I feel like I have a million Von Hayes cards. Let us know in the comments who that is for you. Larry Herndon, great, really good member of the Tigers. I think he was an outfielder on the team that won it all in '84. Speaking of winning it all, here is the Kent Hrbek rookie card. Very sharp, very, very sharp Kent Hrbek rookie card. And, you know, he was never a guy that put up huge, big, spectacular numbers, but he was a glue guy on two world champion Twins teams. He was like Mr. Twins. When I was growing up, Kent Hrbek was like, when you thought of the Twins, you thought of two guys. You thought of Kirby Puckett and you thought of Kent Hrbek as just the steady Eddie, really great first baseman for years. And consummate pro, and somebody that just was always really good. And so he's going to go right in this sleeve. Ken Hrbek. All right. Mike Ivy, don't really know Mike. Whoops. Grant Jackson, don't really know Grant Jackson. There's Reggie. There's the Reggie card. So this would be when he got moved from the, I'm guessing from the Yankees to the Angels. So it's a nice Reggie there. That is a really, really sharp, really clean Reggie. And really, really love to see. Really love to see that. Just the classic, the glasses. It was good for him to get out of New York. I know that he's obviously back on good terms with the Yankees franchise now, but he was, he wasn't for a long time. I believe, and he had a lot of success there, but then he goes to the Angels and he has success with them too. So really nice, clean Reggie card there. Good one. Ron Papa Jack Jackson. Great long-time hitting coach in Major League Baseball. There's Fergie Jenkins. This would be near the end of his career, and he'll go in a sleeve too. This is not on the PSA price guide list, but obviously a really sharp Fergie Jenkins card, as I guess he must have gone back to the Cubs at the end of his career. Yeah, a couple years with the Red Sox there, Rangers, and then went back to the Cubs near the end of a Hall of Fame career for Fergie Jenkins. All right. Lamar Johnson. Don't really know Lamar. I think that is that card's also on the price guide. Not totally positive why. It cuts a little bit off on this, but it's a nice card nonetheless. That is not Randy Johnson. I don't care what this card says. Jay Johnstone, outfielder for a long time. Good ball player. Mitch Kelleher. Don't really know Mitch. Steve Kemp. Junior Kennedy. Jim Kern. Ray Knight. We talked about him a little bit in a previous video. He was traded to the Astros at this point this year. Eventually made his way to the Mets, where he was on the World Series champions team in 1986. I'm not going to try to pronounce that name. Mike Krukow. Eventually was a broadcaster, I believe, right? Yeah. All right, we are getting somewhat close to. Well, we're a little ways away from. Speaking of Dwayne Kuiper is a commentator as well, and Mike Lacoste. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back and I'm going to finish. Finish this up. Okay, and we're back. Just wanted to get myself a little bit better situated here, and I pulled out the rest of the cards in the stack, and we're going to go through them. Chet Lemon was a really good player for many years with the Tigers. A few other teams as well. Was on the team that won the title in '84. We are at card 62 here. The Ripken is card 98, so we got a bunch to get through. Sixto Lizcano was a good player, I believe, for years. Davey Lopes was with the Dodgers for years. Now apparently was with the A's, and then later managed a few teams, including the Padres. Jerry Martin, Rainy Martin. I think these are alphabetical. John Mayberry was a good hitter. Lee Mazzilli, of course, was on some of those the Mets teams, and later managed was a coach for the Yankees, and then later managed the Orioles. Bake McBride, great name, good hitter, good ball player. Dan Meyer, Larry Milbourne, where are we at? Number 71. Eddie Milner, Sid Monge. John Montefusco was a good pitcher for a long time. Jose Morales. Keith Moreland. Jim Morrison, great lead singer for the Doors. Rance Mulliniks was a announcer years later for the Blue Jays. All right, Steve Mora. Gene Nelson. Joe Nolan, great glasses on Joe there. Dickie Knowles, great perm. Al Oliver was a tremendous first baseman, and again, always love seeing the Expos. Jorge Orta was involved in a very controversial play in the World Series some years after this. 84, we're getting close to hopefully. Tom Pechakorik, Larry Parrish, Jack Picante. Here's Gaylord Perry, Hall of Famer. At this point, traded to the Mariners. This is the end of his career. He was sort of famously popped, I believe, while he was with the Mariners for the only time in his whole career that he ever got popped for doctoring the baseball. I think it may have been a game against the Red Sox, honestly. And yeah, I just grabbed, while I took that little break, I grabbed some fresh penny sleeves so that when we hopefully eventually get to the Ripken card, it's got a nice fresh sleeve on it. But yeah, nice. Man, what a career. Great pitcher, even if he did put spit on the baseball. All right, getting close here. Rob Piccolo, Joe Pittman, Hoskin Powell, Mike Proley, Greg Pryor, Charlie Puello. Can you feel the excitement? Shane Raleigh, Johnny Ray, Dave Revering. All right. There it is, folks. I'm shaking. I'm literally trembling. The Cal Ripken Jr. actual rookie card. And I gotta tell you, folks, it's fucking gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Oh my God. Look at that card. Look at that cut. Unearthed after 40 years in this box. I don't know the name of the guy I bought this from, but I gotta say thank you, because holy crap, what a beautiful, beautiful card. This is the best card that I've ever pulled out of a pack, out of a box, anything. There might be a tiny amount of wear on the top right-hand corner, but I'm telling you right now, this card is perfect. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I am like afraid to even touch it. I'm afraid to put it in the penny sleeve, but I got to do what I got to do here. I'm going to grab a different one. And wow, holy crap. An absolutely gorgeous Cal Ripken Jr. rookie card. Wow. Man, oh man. Kind of stuff you dream about. It's maybe the cut, I'm looking at it more a little bit. It's maybe a little bit not perfect at the bottom. But we're gonna let the grading gods make their call on this Cal Ripken Jr. rookie card. Like I said, maybe a little bit of wear on the top right corner, but holy crap. This doesn't happen every day, folks. This is what Wax Pack dreams are made of. Awesome. Let's get through the rest of these and see what else is interesting. We have a few. There's a Steve Sachs rookie, and then again, there's a pretty well-known Ozzie Smith card after he was traded to the Cardinals from the Padres. Aurelio Rodriguez was a good player. Joe Rudy going back to the A's. There's the Steve Sachs rookie. That's a really sharp card too. I gotta say, that is a very sharp card. Again, years with the Dodgers, years with a few other teams. the Yankees, man. I'm still kind of reeling from the fact that the Ripken card was A, in there, and B, that it was so gorgeous. Dan Schatzder. Let me pull that Sachs out. All right. Bob Shirley. Eric Shao, sad story. Of course, he gave up the record-breaking hit to Pete Rose, Roy Smalley, Lonnie Smith, and then here is the Ozzie Smith. Again, it's very sharp. Picture feels a little odd to me. I don't know why, but it is a very nice card. And yeah, this is a real nice one. This Ozzie. It's gonna go right in the sleeve here. Beautiful. Beautiful Ozzie. Again, a trade that the Padres rued, even though, Gary Templeton was a nice player, but he was no Ozzie Smith. But anyway, it's great. Reggie Smith. Red Sox, great. Really interesting player, of course. Larry Sorensen. I'm going to kind of fly through the rest of these because, again, not very many interesting cards the rest of the way. Mike Stanton, we pulled him in a different pack. Steve Strouder, good player. A lot of these are good players. Champ Summers, what a great name. Was this guy part of the Channel 5 news team in San Diego? Stay classy. Rick Sutcliffe. Put Rick in a sleeve too. Obviously ended up having a great career. This might be a rookie. Might be a Sut rookie. No, it's not actually. He was with the Dodgers. That's right. The Dodgers traded him. But it's a nice one. Frank Tanana, who we pulled in our pack of 75 Topps Mini. It's a good one. Frank Tavares. There's Gary Templeton, the other half of the trade. Or there were other guys involved in that trade too, but that was the crux of it, was a shortstop for shortstop trade. Gary Templeton had a nice career. He was no Ozzie Smith. Alex Trevino. Jerry Turner. Ed Vandenberg. Tom Verzier. Ron Washington, Wash, of course, went on to be manager, coach, got his World Series ring with the Braves. Doyle Alexander was part of a trade later that involved John Smoltz, another trade that didn't work out involving a Hall of Famer. Jesse Barfield had a really good career. Sons played professionally as well. Ross Baumgarten. Bob Watson, great career as a player and also as an executive. Years later, a trailblazer as a black executive. Dennis Worth. Eddie Whitson. Rob Wilfong. Bump Wills, good player. Getting towards the end here, Gary Woods. Butch Winegear. And the checklist. Ladies and gents. A perfect Cal Ripken Jr. rookie card pulled out of this box of 1982 Topps Traded. This is what Wax Pack dreams are made of. And I just want to say, because I didn't really mention this before, Cal Ripken Jr. is probably my favorite player who never played for the Red Sox. This is a dream for me to own this card. I don't know if I'm going to hang on to it necessarily, but it is a dream to own this card. This is the Cal Ripken Jr. rookie card, and it is perfection. And I love it, and I'm thrilled to have it. I'm thrilled that it was in this box. I'm thrilled for honest brokers of cards and card sales. Can't really beat that either. So, thanks so much for watching this incredible edition of Wax Pack Wisdom. We really appreciate your support. Please subscribe to our channel. There's going to be more great stuff where this came from, I promise. Let us know who is your favorite card here. Let us know what you think of this Cal Ripken card. Man, I'm just at a loss. Please subscribe to Wax Pack Wisdom. Check out all our links on social media below. Check out our list of nonprofits and charities. And yeah, give us a subscribe. We want to try to reach as many people as possible with the word of baseball with the joy that comes from pulling a Cal Ripken Jr. rookie card from a box of cards. So we thank you so much for watching, and please check us out next time at Wax Pack Wisdom.